Hey folks, welcome back to Hot Tub Beer Review. Today we got a special treat. We're gonna go have some pink flamingos from the Sloop Brewing Company out of Hopewell Junction, New York. Stick around.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give your unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing, and we have fun along the way. Thanks for checking out this video. I've got Andy in the attic. I've got Jay. I am Ben. Gentlemen, what are we drinking today?
The Pink Flamingos hazy IPA from Sloop Brewing Company. Different label than Ben likes to show here, but it appears to be the same beer. So
Ben's Flamingo is much smaller than ours.
yeah, but
I don't know what you're saying
it's
there.
all the same, right? Let's crack her. I've needed a hazy.
All right. Who provided this one, by the way?
Andrew. He bought it when we were together down at Hop City.
Great times, having a couple beers, wandering the store.
Now, I think I've asked this. This is the Hop City we all went to together.
Correct.
Back in the day. Okay.
Yeah.
2022. But,
we've
we
all
were
been
like,
there together.
This place is so much better without Ben. And we were just like going down the aisles, pushing our carts, having a beer. Oh, just laughs and looking.
We stopped and had a couple beers. I mean,
it
was fine.
Believe it. I believe it.
Ooh.
Juicy. Dank.
Aromatique.
All right.
We're in there. Cheers, mates.
Cheers. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Well, now, Pink Flamingos, the hazy IPA, brought to us by, technically it's a collaboration, but it's under Sloop Brewing Companies. And gotta find some other stuff on it.
Who do they collaborate with?
I'm about to tell you, Seven Islands Brewery, which is a Greek nomadic or contract brewery that was founded in 2014. Not much on it, but nomadic contract brewing means they don't have a central location. They bounce around.
Yeah, they use other people's breweries and machinery.
Mm-hmm.
That.
And then the other one is Thin Man Brewing out of Buffalo, New York. It's a microbrewery. It was founded in 2016. But this Pink Flamingos is 6% IBU. Hops, it uses HBC 630 and Mosaic Cryo. Malt, flaked oats, malted oats, and flaked wheat. Has a fruity, tropical flavor. Agreed. Now, Sloop Brewing Company. We reviewed one of theirs already. Fresh pressed juice bomb. Not the juice bomb is one of their flagship, but we did the fresh pressed juice bomb. That was back in 2022. Almost 2 years ago from the time that this will be airing.
Gosh, we've been doing this that long?
Yeah, I think that's one that we actually got at Hop City when we were down there.
Oh, yeah. Back in July of 22.
Yep.
So Sloop Brewing Company out of Hopewell Junction, New York. It is a regional brewery founded in 2011. They've also got another brewery somewhere in New Hampshire. What was that?
Hampton, I believe.
New Hampshire. Couple of brewers, these guys that met in college, started brewing from the garage, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this correct. Poughkeepsie, New York.
Poughkeepsie.
The Pough, I think Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
You know, if you look at the Ough, you think like enough or tough. You know, it's like Poughkeepsie, but you're like, no, nobody says that. It's Poughkeepsie. This language we use, there's no rules. Anything goes. Poughkeepsie, not Poughkeepsie. They started after, they were brewing home brewers at their house in the garage, and they started selling at farmers market before they did brick and mortar and took off from there.
At the farmers market?
Yeah, that's what they started selling at. Sloop Brewing, as the name implies, refers to a maritime vessel.
Yep.
It's the historic ships, the vessels that cruised the Hudson River back in the day. It's a single mast.
Yep. Single mast,
and head sail and mainsail.
Yeah, all in one.
Boom. I'm going to drink. Talk amongst yourselves.
All right. Thank you for that bit of information. So, have you had this one yet? Obviously, you got the fourth can, I'm assuming.
Obviously.
So, have you had this one yet?
No.
No.
I've saved myself for you, Ben.
What do you want to go there? All right. I'll jump in and go first.
So, what's happening here?
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you go first. Yeah. Ben was like,
you complain about having to go first
taste
all the
off
time.
My tongue.
So I'm going to just go ahead and get this over with. Okay. From my perspective as not the IPA guy. So I'm going to start off by saying, I think this one is okay. It's fine. I don't have any problem with this. It's, from a hazy, I kind of look, I definitely get the juicy and, the citrus notes and stuff, but I want a little more out of it. It's a little muted for me. It's not bitter, which is again, what I typically don't like in a beer. So, for this one though, I'd drink it again. I'd have several of them. It just doesn't, I don't get the same flavor punch that I get from other hazies. So it's going to be a little bit lower for me. Just a little bit, not much. I'm going to do a 7 on this one. It's okay.
I sometimes wonder, Ben.
I just drink the same beer every time. It's really not what y'all are drinking. I'm just drinking. What do you think, Jay?
I guess I can understand what you say. It doesn't pack that over the top juiciness or the over the top citrus, but I think it's a solid beer all around. You get the citrus, you get the the hazy, the juicy. It might seem a little bit thin, I guess, is what you're saying. But easy drinking. What did you say, Andy? 6%, something like that. It's at that level. It's almost crushable, but it's hard. It's hard for me to have crushable hazies. I'm gonna have to one up you a little and go 7.5. It's a good beer, but I can see your point of it being a little on the thin side, maybe on some of the flavor and not being over the top. But I think they do a really good job with the combination, especially with that many hops in here. So, yep.
All right, Sir Attic. What do you say?
Say anything but thin. The flaked oats, the flaked wheat, the malted oats create a thicker mouthfeel on the palate. Now, it's got that juicy, of course, it looks hazy, and it is a hazy. Hazier than my Attic Light allows. It's tropical in the sense that you get a grapefruit, but not a grapefruit peel, grapefruit juice, and that comes through. That was initially what I felt, and I appreciate more grapefruit juice than the peel, so there's less bitter that lingers on the tongue. But it's got some lovely tropical grapefruit flavors. It feels, to me, it doesn't feel light. It feels at a 6%. It doesn't feel lighter than a 6%. It could potentially, to me, feel a little bit more. So, as you said, Jay, not a crushable in that sense, but tropical, refreshing to me enough. I'm going to go a step higher. It's lovely. I'm glad I got another one. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to give it a 7.5. It's a good one.
It's not a step higher than me.
Oh, did you say 7.5? I was thinking 7.
I did.
So
I thought I heard 7.
let me ask this question, Andy, because
Than
you mentioned grapefruit, and we have, long known that you are not a lover of grapefruit.
There's juice and peel.
Okay.
And it's not the peel. It's not that bitter grapefruit. It is. So there's different peels. You got your lemon peel, orange peel, grapefruit peel. Those are the ones that you see the most. Grapefruit peel is much more bitter in my, opinion.
So it's the
And
peel you don't like, not the grapefruit itself.
the juice, yes,
Okay.
the juice and all that stuff.
I'll update my notes
the
over
juice
here.
is pretty bitter too. I mean,
it is got some bitter, but I don't mind hot bitterness and bitterness in my beers. But when that peel gets in there, it just stays, and it
I feel your pain on that one.
yeah.
Ben don't like bitter.
But for me, it's more of the grapefruit versus orange and lemon on the citrus feel, and even lime and some of the few limes that we've had. But the juice,
Your glass?
I've had plenty of IPAs with some grapefruit juice in it that I've liked.
Your glass is very psychedelic. It's giving me those
Like
1960 vibes. Yeah.
Ooh, like a lava lamp.
Exactly. Yeah. That will be a 7.3 for the Pink Flamingos Hazy IPA from Sloop Brewing Company. Definitely one that is interesting, and you should go check it out if you can find it. Let us know what you think about it if you've had it. As always, we would love that feedback. You can leave a comment down below. If this is something you haven't had you think you might like, let us know that too. You can check us out on all the social media links down below in the description. And come say hey on our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. It's a chat room. There are no flamingos in the chat room, but there are emojis of flamingos potentially. So that's an option. Yeah.
That's your thing.
So come check us out. There's a link below. You can come chat with the three of us, the others who have joined us there, and we would love to have you. Also, if you have any interest in your Hopped Up Beer Review merch, shirt, koozie, other stuff, we got a link down below. Check that out. And then, what's over your shoulder?
Hopped Up Beer Review lights.
Thank you for reminding me. Attic tours are back in swing. Be
Hopped
sure
Up Attic tours.
to book your attic tours
24/7.
Exactly.
Ring the doorbell.
Ring the doorbell. Come say hey. Andy will give you a tour of the attic. If you are there or just the right time, you might even make it on the show here, Hopped Up Beer Review, or watch one from the side. So it just depends on
Backstage pass.
Andy's mood that day. Those do cost extra though. So
Moody.
definitely book your attic tour today though. You do not want to miss one of the best tours in the southeastern United States. Guess that's all I got. Oh, some other links down below. Check them all out. For Andy in the attic and Jay, I'm Ben. Thanks for checking out this video. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mate.
You can check out Andy's psychedelic glasses at the link below.